Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's session of Pre-Bell with William O'Neill India, dated June 21, 2023. So, before we go ahead, I would like to give a small disclaimer that registration granted by SEBI, membership of Basel, and certification from NISM is no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Security markets are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. So now we'll go ahead about discussing about the Nifty 50, Nifty 50's action for the last days and the last few days as well. If we talk about yesterday, Nifty had a gap down opening, as you can see, where I found support near this green line, that is the 21 DMA, and managed to close back in the green. But if you considerably see in the last three sessions, Nifty is finding resistance near its previous high, that is the 18,877 levels, and it's not able to go above those levels. So maybe some kind of macroeconomic trigger may be required to go above that level. So it is kind of channelized between those levels, between the 18,800 mark and the 18,550 to 18,600 mark. It is channelized in a 200 to 250 point channel. So going forward as well, holding the 21 DMA becomes really important for Nifty. And if you talk about the broader market movements, the broader market movements have been good, and the small and the mid cap stocks have been gaining more than the Nifty 50 index. That is what we can see. Immediate support for Nifty, as I say, becomes the 21 DMA, or in this, if we talk about levels, it becomes the 18,560 levels, 18,560 to 18,570 levels. And your immediate resistance is the previous high, that is the 18,877. From the O'Neill front, we haven't got a follow through day from this 16,828 levels. Nifty has rallied sharply by more than 2,000 points, by around 2,000 points, but we haven't got a follow through day yet. Even the other condition that Nifty to reclaim its previous high, we are waiting for Nifty to reclaim its previous highs. Once it reclaims its previous highs, the broader market action continues to remains good. If we close above the 18,887 mark, Nifty will go to a confirmed uptrend. On the flip side, it's a long way out. I mean, there's 50 DMA, 100 DMA, and 200 DMA before it. But if market go back to a downtrend, that is, it breaches the 16,828 mark, it will go to a downtrend then. So let's talk about some key news. Pidilite to manufacture Liticol and 10x products from Italy in India. Aveni Supermart's Vice President of Buying and Merchandising, Dheeraj Kampani, tenders his resignation effective July 1. Talking about FI and DI activity, FIAs were net sellers of 1,943 crores yesterday, while DI were net buyers of 1,973 crores. Gold prices declined more than 1%, while silver prices were down more than 3% due to strong US housing data and firmer dollar. Air India finalized order for up to 290 planes with Boeing. HDFC CCI approved acquisition of additional stake in HDFC Life and HDFC Ergo by HDFC. Shilpa Medicare to consider fundraising via rights issue on June 23. Talking about the global market update, despite your firmer dollar and your good housing data, the three equity indices in US, that is the uh, bigger indices in the US, closed lower. Dow Jones closed lower by 0.7%, S&P 500 by 0.5%, and Nasdaq Composite by 0.2%. If we talk about the Asian markets apart from Nikkei were trading lower. Shanghai was trading lower by 0.2%. Kospi was trading lower by 0.3%. However, Nikkei was trading higher by 0.4%. SGX Nifty is indicating a muted opening. So the last trade for your SGX Nifty was somewhere around the 862 mark, just before the 8:45 a.m. mark, and your yesterday's close was around 18,816. And but as you can see, as we've been talking in the earlier slides as well, Nifty is finding resistance near the previous highs. So even if we get slightly muted to gap up opening as well, let's see if we are able to close above this mark or not. That becomes really important at this moment. So let's talk about chart of the day. The chart of the day for us is Jyothi Labs. And as you can see, ratings for the stock is really good. Your EPS strength is good at 87. Price strength is fair. Buyer demand is also good. But in the last few days, you can see your RS line is started to move higher. Good accumulation is coming in as the stock is trying to break out. In the yesterday's session, the stock did try to break out but was unable to break out. It is forming a stage one cup with handle base at the moment. On the right hand side of the base, you could see a good accumulation happening, which was a really good sign. And on the left hand side of the base, when the stock was falling, it fell on a very low volume. So there was no signs of distributions at all. So that is really a good sign. So if the stock is able to break out and is able to break out on above average volumes, it really makes a good stock to watch out for. On the results front, as you can see, in the last 3 to 4 or 5 results have been really good. ROEs for the stock at 27% is really exceptional. And however, the only negative for the stock is that fund holding has slightly decreased. That remains the only negative. But still, the setup for the stock remains good. And if the stock is able to break out on above average volumes, then it can be a good stock to watch out for. So, thank you. And that's it from my side. And stay tuned to the space of Prebell with William O'Neill India from Monday to Friday at 8:45 a.m. sharp. Thank you.